Hi, I'm Jessica from Garmin, and welcome to our virtual AirVenture Oshkosh experience. Today I'm going to demo the G3X Touch flight display for certified aircraft, as well as the GNX 375 combination GPS navigator and ADS-B in-out transponder. As part of this demo, I'm going to show you some of the features and the benefits of this system. In the kiosk today, we have a dual 10-inch and 7-inch G3X Touch display, as well as a G5 electronic flight instrument as a backup. We also have the GMC 507 autopilot mode controller, the GMA 345 audio panel, the GNX 375, and then of course the GNC 255. And down here we have Garmin Pilot on an iPad, so we can show some of the connectivity benefits of this system. G3X Touch is approved for installation in hundreds of aircraft models. 4 approved cockpit configurations allow pilots to take a building block and budget-conscious approach to their installation. For example, in this kiosk, we have a 10-inch display situated alongside a 7-inch display. Pilots can also choose to install dual 7-inch displays in a single panel. For space-limited panels, pilots can also install a single 10-inch display or a 7-inch display. There are a variety of display configuration options available with G3X Touch. For example, we can move the engine information from the primary flight display over to the multifunction display. In this scenario, I like to view the primary flight display in a nice clean format, so I'll move the engine information over to the other display. Another configuration option on the PFD includes how we view primary flight instrumentation. In this setup, we have them viewed in tapes, but we can change them over to the more traditional round dial gauges. So for those who learned how to fly perhaps on round gauges, we can easily display them like that until they're more used to tapes. Along the top of the primary flight display, you'll also notice we can enter our frequency information. We can also control the transponder, so we can enter in our transponder code either on the flight display or on a dedicated transponder. And then along the right there, we can also enter in user-defined data fields, so we can display estimated time en route, track, ground speed, and much more. The G3X Touch for certified aircraft also features synthetic vision as standard, which displays a rich 3D topographic view of terrain, obstacles, and even traffic on the primary flight display. The G3X Touch multifunction display adds a lot of capability to the cockpit. For example, we have a dedicated moving map page, of course. We also have a dedicated chart page where we can view sectional charts as well as low and high en route charts, a dedicated waypoint page with frequency, runway, and a lot of additional information, a dedicated flight plan page, terrain, traffic, and we even have a full screen engine information page, so we can get a lot more detailed information about our engine indication system. The navigator in this kiosk is the GNX 375, which is a combination WAAS GPS navigator and ADS-B in-out transponder. 2 other products of this family include the GPS 175, which is just a standalone WAAS GPS navigator, and the GNC 355, which is a WAAS GPS and COM radio combination. These 3 products have a common form factor of many legacy navigators on the market. The GNX 375 features a user interface that closely resembles multiple Garmin products, including the G3X Touch flight display, Garmin Pilot, and even the GTN-XI series, so pilots will feel really comfortable behind the user interface. For example, we have a dedicated moving map page, as well as a dedicated traffic page, a dedicated terrain page, a dedicated FISB weather page in the case of the GNX 375 and nearest, and even a flight plan page. Here we'll enter in a flight plan to Oshkosh, and in addition to the touchscreen, we can also use the knobs and buttons to enter in our flight plan data or even change frequencies or transponder codes. And as we enter in our flight plan into the GNX 375, it cross-fills over to the G3X Touch display, so we only have to enter in our flight plan information into one product. Another new feature of mini Garmin navigators includes the option to load visual approaches. Visual approaches offer a nice alternative when an instrument approach procedure isn't available at that particular airport or the particular runway that you're landing on. Of course, the GNX 375 also offers the option to fly many GPS-based approaches, such as LPV approaches. Because the GNX 375 features a built-in ADS-B transponder, we not only have the benefits of ADS-B out, but we can also receive the benefits of ADS-B in. In addition to that, we can control the transponder on the GNX 375 display by entering in our code. But we can also display not only FISB weather on the GNX 375, but also ADS-B in traffic, which also features Garmin's patented terminal traffic and target trend. Terminal traffic displays ADS-B-equipped ground vehicles and aircraft moving around the airport surface, while target trend displays other aircraft moving around you relative to your motion, so you can determine more easily if there'll be a threat or not. One of my favorite features of the GNX 375 include its wireless connectivity with mobile device running Garmin Pilot and the navigator. For example, we can enter in our flight plan from Oshkosh to New Century Air Center here in Kansas and wirelessly transfer it to the GNX 375. On the GNX 375, we can select the flashing message button, preview the flight plan, and select either Store or Activate the flight plan. For additional information regarding the products we talked about today, visit your local dealer or go to garmin.com.